what happens is, how many people think you can kill bacteria by cooking it? You can. However, there's a problem.
Hi, and welcome to this edition of 34 News Update. I'm Sunita Shah.
And I'm John Corbin.
Guess what, Spiffy students? DECA state competition is being held this weekend. Aren't you excited? This year, as always, talented DECA members who place in the regional competition will attend a weekend conference where they will compete with other students from all around the state. Each member will compete in a number of events, such as a written test, role plays, and project presentations. The competition will be held from March 2nd to 4th at the Cherry Hill Hilton. Spiffy's very own Dave Bell is running for DECA State President. All of us here at 34 News wish you luck. Mike Trippett caught up with a DECA member. Mike?
Hi, I'm Mike Trippett, Thursday, Paul Nadolny, a member of DECA. So Paul, here DECA's going to weekend.
It's in Cherry Hill, New Jersey.
And what are you going to Cherry Hill for?
We got the DECA State Conference coming up Thursday through Saturday.
All right, and are you going to this state competition?
Yes, I am.
And if you win in states, do you go to nationals?
Yes, I do.
And where are nationals going to be held?
They're going to be in Kentucky this year.
All right, good luck with that, and good luck with nationals if you make it there. So Mike Trippett with Paul Nadolny. Now back to studio.
Thanks, Mike. On Wednesday, March 1st, SGA held its annual blood drive. There's a very large shortage of blood in Union County, so all students ages 17 and older were asked to donate blood. The blood drive took place throughout the day in our own gymnasium. Over 40 students at Scotch Plains Fanwood High School donated their blood. Gregory Patterson found out more on location. Greg?
I'm here with two seniors, Mike Trippett and Vince JC, to see how the blood drive went. So, Mike, how did it go?
It went well. It took about 5 minutes for me to empty my bag out. I was squeezing that little stress ball they give you, and I guess the more you squeeze it, the faster it comes out, so I was done pretty quick.
Thanks, Greg. Now let's go to John with more hard news.
Thanks, Sunita. SCN is sponsoring the first annual Hunger Banquet. The Hunger Banquet is being held in order to show the difference between poor, middle class, and wealthy families. This is a non-profit banquet, but donations will be accepted. The real purpose is to show what people with lesser incomes have to deal with on a day-to-day basis. Now to Kristen Kurz with more. Kristen?
Hi, this is Kristen Kurz reporting for 34 News, and I'm here at the Hunger Banquet with Susanna Classell. So, Susanna, can you tell us a little bit about what's going to happen tonight?
Sure. Everybody walks in the door and they get handed a ticket. The majority of people are handed a ticket to go into the poor class, and then second highest is handed a ticket for the middle class, and then very few people get a ticket for the high class, which is the way the world really works. And they'll be served food according to what class they're in, and we're having two guest speakers tonight, Tricia Nearing and Dr. Feynman. They're both involved with different hunger organizations helping hungry people in the community. And myself and Encore Dalal are emceeing for tonight, and a lot of SCN people are volunteering, and they're serving the rich and standing by at the SCN information table to talk to people.
Thanks, Kristen. JSA recently returned from Congress 2000, held in Washington, D.C. A Scotch Plains Fanwood chapter sent 32 students who served as members of the House and Senate, along with approximately 1,000 students from other schools. Campaigns for all major candidates were held with the Scotch Plains Fanwood JSA President Kevin Grinberg heading up the Bradley campaign. The JSA convention voted with Senators John McCain outpolling George W. Bush and Bill Bradley beating out Vice President Al Gore. Bills are introduced on a variety of subjects, and our students participated in the process of debating and awarding bills that were destined to become legislation passed by both houses. Our students left at 7:30 a.m. on Friday, February 18th, and returned Sunday night, February 20th, around 7 p.m. Now let's go to Renee Holoka with Arts and Entertainment. Renee?
Thanks, John.
You're welcome.
Just recently, the well-known play Bang Bang You're Dead was performed in the library. The main character, Josh, was portrayed by Michael Trippett. Some other lead roles were played by Pat McDonald, Chris Romine, Erica Brew, Bianca Jones, and Lindsay Curry, along with many others. There was no charge to watch the play. It was only to get the message across, stop the violence. Now let's go on location with Andrew Biggs. Andrew?
And why did you put on the play?
We put on the play for the freshman class because they didn't get to see it. Last year we had a little shining light on the shadow of Hate Day, and the freshman class obviously didn't get to see it, so we put it on for their English classes this year.
Okay. Who was the director of this play?
Beautiful and talented Miss McGovern.
And how much did it cost?
It was free because when the play was written, the person who wrote the play, like he specifically said, you cannot charge for this play. It's just to inform like people of school violence and stuff like that.
Okay, this has been Andrew Biggs reporting for 34 News. Now back to the studio.
Thanks, Andrew. On February 19th and 20th, the play Raisin in the Sun was performed at Park Middle School. It was sponsored and performed by the Black Student Union. This enjoyable musical was about a family living in a Crams apartment. The main roles were played by Courtney Gray, Raquel Romans, Karen Painter, Tara Porter, and Gift O'Carter. Raisin in the Sun was very enjoyable as well as a profitable experience for the BSU. Now let's go on location with Brian Schiller. Brian?
Hi, I'm Brian Schiller reporting for 34 News, and I'm here with Kerwin Painter, the lead member in the Raisin of the Sun. Kerwin, what club was behind the presentation of this play?
The BSU.
And where and when did it take place?
Took place February 19th and the 20th at Park Middle School.
Okay, could you tell us what some of the other members of the play were?
The other members are Courtney Gray, Bianca Gray, Raquel, and Trevor.
Did you feel that the play was a success?
Yeah, I felt it was a success.
Do you think we'll see you in any other plays coming up that will be school associated?
We plan to do The Wiz and The West Side Story.
Okay, thank you. This has been Brian Schiller reporting for 34 News. Now back to the studio.
Thanks, Brian. Now Joanne and Emma with Weekend Preview.
Emma Thixmer
And Joanna Tian.
to do Weekend Preview.
This weekend there's a couple of new movies coming out. You can see The Next Best Thing and Three Strikes.
The weather's going to be really nice this weekend, so it would be a good idea to go to the park and take the dog for a walk and go for a hike in the mountains because it's going to be the perfect weather for that.
All right, well, this has been your Weekend Preview.
Back to the studio.
Thanks, Joanne and Emma. Now to Dan Pearly with sports.
Thanks, Renee. Hi. The snow is melting, the sun is shining, and the birds are singing. It's a beautiful day. A beautiful day for spring sports, that is. The games will begin in about a week, and everyone at SPFHS, including the sportscaster, is excited. The baseball team is expected to have a great season, and Bob Giordano is expected to hit more than 70 home runs, and he's also expected to win a Gold Glove. Good luck, team. In tennis, the team is also expected to have a stellar season, according to John Corbin. If tennis and baseball didn't excite you enough, then the other headlining sports are softball, golf, and track. Stay tuned to 34 News to find out what happened in each of these sports. This has been Dan Pearly. Back to John.
Thanks, Dan. Well, as Dan said, spring is just around the corner, so let's go to Vincent Sajaci with the weather. Vincent?
The weather here with Mike. This Friday, March the 3rd, it's going to be about 45, 50. It's going to be pretty windy, a bit cool, but it's going to be nice overall. What's Saturday going to be like, Mike?
Oh, Saturday. Saturday is going to be beautiful. We're going to get a high of 55. Might even hit 60. I want to go play in the park or get some exercise, all right?
And this Sunday, it's also going to be about 55, 60, so it's going to be nice this whole weekend so you can go chill with the window down. Just have fun, you know. Just want to wish everybody a good weekend. Be safe. Don't drink and drive. And that's all for this. It's been Vincent J.C.
And Mike Trippett.
Now back to the studio.
Thanks, Vincent. Well, that wraps it up for this edition of Weekend Update. I'm John Corbin.
I'm Sunita Shah.
Have a great weekend.